They are rage, brutal, without mercy. But you will be worse. Rip and tear until it is done.
Fight your fears and survive. All right, everyone, welcome back to the final episode of our RE remake. Sorry if it seems like it's been a minute, been jumping around from project to project. I know that's a personal problem I have, instead of just sticking to one thing till completion. All right, Jill, let's go. You know what? I mean, we shouldn't have to worry about them too much, but you know what? Just be on the safe side. We're gonna go ahead and burn these bodies. So let's go ahead for right now. Switch this for these, and we will, where's the lighter? Lighter. Kerosene. We only need one health item. We don't need to pick up 2 spots for 2. Alright, now I just gotta remember the controls for this bitch. And there's no nudies in this version. Blew his head off, so we ain't gotta worry about him. Let's go ahead and reload on the fly. That's the one thing I do like about the... Wow. The remake versus the original, where the original, you kind of have to waste your bullets or waste a clip before you can reload, instead of just manually reloading like in this one. It's a nerd with glasses. Fucking nerd. As I'm wearing glasses myself. And I believe... Oh, there's the other mode disc. Okay, yeah, so I guess the other mode discs are in this area, so... Yeah, this area is locked. Let's go get ourselves some more kerosene really quick. Actually, I think that might be... No, wait, there's still gonna be more zombies. Because we don't have to work, we don't come across the bugs until we go into the next more secured area. So we will switch out of our pistola to the shotgun afterwards. Kind of funny how I finished my OG Resident Evil series before this one, but it is what it is. He was a one and done. All right. Back. That guy didn't have a lot of fight in him. Take you out. I mean, I know this game doesn't really need a remake, but I would still love to play a third-person version of this Resident Evil game. Just going through the Spencer Mansion and all that stuff. And it would have to be this Jill model. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have nothing against the remake, the Resident Evil 3 Jill remake model, but I think this one, she's hotter, my personal opinion. That's just me. Others might say something else. Others might think that the remake Jill Valentine is hotter. Again, not hating, just giving my opinion. at some clues. We already know the clues to this puzzle, so... because I played this so many times. This I still remember. A memo on the message board catches your attention. There's something scrawled on the notepad. To use electronic door, place the initials in the alphabetical order. We will use, oh. Okay. Alrighty, so now we have to go over here and hit this here light switch. For those who have never played this. Part of it is glowing red. Okay, so basically you're taking the first letter of each highlighted organ. So that's the esophagus. So I'm not gonna bother exchanging them, but yeah, you can exchange them. So you got the lower intestines, and you got the liver, and then you have the chest. So it's the chest, not, oops. It's the chest, not lungs. And then, yeah, so lungs, esophagus, liver. Did I say lower intestine? I meant to say colon. Okay, so it is lungs. All right, so yeah. So basically, you got to put them in order. Well, you don't really have to put them in order, as long as you know what the first initials are. So you got the colon. You got, where to go? The esophagus. And then you got the liver. And then you got the lungs. So basically, in alphabetical order with the first initials, it spells cell. Researcher's letter. June 8th, 1998. My dearest Ada, by the time you read this letter, I will no longer be the person you once knew. The results of my test came out today, and as I suspected, it came out positive. I feel like I am teetering on the edge of reason just thinking about my impending doom. I would give anything not to have to become one of them. As far as I know, you are not infected. I sincerely hope things do not reach such a desperate pass. But if it has turned out that you are now the last person remaining alive, I want you to get the material from the visual data room. Then activate the self-destruct system in the power room and escape from here. Please do everything in your power to make this whole accident public. If everything is still running normally, you should be able to release all the locks during the security system. I have set up the terminal in the small security room so that you can log in to the system using my name and your name as the password. You will need another password to release the lock of the door in the basement level to where the visual data room is located. As a safety measure, I have coded the password into an X-ray picture, a re-intenogram. I know you, and I'm sure you will be able to work it out without any trouble. There is just one more thing. It is my last request. I hope you never have to lay eyes on me in this state, but if you do happen to run into me in my hideous form, I beg you to put me out of my misery. I hope you understand. Thank you, Ada. Yours truly, John. All right, John, Ada. And so, is it? No, there's a computer in another room, if I remember correctly. So now we are done here. So, username John, password Ada, and then for the security password, it is cell. All right, I believe that's this room. Okay, so that one should become unlocked then once we input the code. So we will go this way to this door. Those are locked. A symbol resembling a power area is carved into the... Okay, so we need a special... It's locked. A symbol resembling a power... Okay, so yeah, so... The power should unlock these, so we can't go... Wait. Is there something I'm missing? Okay, so it's in here. As I was saying, it's been a minute. I used to be very, very good at this, but then again, I also played this game, like, religiously a lot just to unlock all the costumes. And out of boredom, because I was playing it on my 1X player when I had it. Not so much my Lenovo Legion Go, because I already unlocked everything with when I had my 1x player, and then I also played the shit out of it when on my Switch as well to do the same thing. VAC, researchers note. There is now evidence that when the host loses consciousness, the body goes into a dormant state. During this time, the virus becomes active and rapidly transforms and reconstructs the basic composition of the body. The host eventually mutated into a humanoid creature. We call them VACs. Its speed and amazing muscular development are particularly noteworthy. After transformation, it becomes more agile and aggressive. Already 4 of our researchers have died from trying to feed it, turning the place into an instant bloodbath. Ever since this tragic and barbaric accident, we have decided to call its kind Crimson's Heads. But that dangerous and precious prototype specimen can't be left there. We have to figure out a way to deal with it. Termination is definitely not an option. We finally decided to freeze the specimen and confine the body inside the basement of the backyard cemetery. Alright, so I'm guessing Trevor was the first ever Crimson Heads experiment. Alright, so John. Enter. Ada. Accessing. Verified. Alright. So let's put the wrong password real quick, because I know in the original, Jill gets mad and hits her hands on the table. I don't know if they do that in the remake. Nope, instead you just get the funny Japanese language. Alright, so we'll put in cell. Permission granted. Unlocked. Alright, so upstairs is unlocked now. So now, let's unlock the basement 3rd floor now. Alright, so we are done here for this little room. And let's see, there should be something in here. I think we're good for right now. We don't have to worry about that. Oh. A variety of chemicals you have never seen before. There goes a battery for the stun gun. Even though the knife is better than the damn stun gun, in my opinion. Alright. So before we bother messing with the Mo discs, because we still need one more, let's go ahead and switch out to our shotgun now, because I believe all the zombies are now done. It should just be all the mutated bug thingies. Yep, zombies are gone, because I roasted them all, and then the one who got his head blown clean off is dead. We'll refill it, even though I don't think there is a need for it anymore. Alright, let's put you there. We'll put you... where's the assault shotgun? Don't need the lighter anymore. Don't need the kerosene. Don't need you anytime soon, just yet. And then we'll put the Mo disc. Because we can access the Mo discs anyways with another chest when we get down to the lower levels. Let's go ahead and grab some health, though, so we can have extra health, and we'll just combine it. Green herb. You just earned some reward points. Collect now. Okay. Combine. So now this should be unlocked. Now I know there's something we're supposed to pick up later, lower, but we're just gonna wander in here first. Let's read this letter. Oh, that's the other Mo disc. Okay. else. Oh, we will take the shotgun shells though. Need more of those. You can always use more. And a passcode entry terminal. Nope, we don't know the passcode yet. And we'll just go ahead and ignore that first aid kit for the moment. So we got 3 more spots. Let's go ahead and return this Mo disc really quick. All right, now we can head down and start getting things done. Well, for the most part. Up to a certain extent. All right, so let's go back in here. And explore here, because that's unlocked now. Or technically, I think everything on the 3rd floor. Lower floor should be unlocked now for the most part. Oh, there's a nudie. Nudie, nudie, nudie. Blow your head off, bitch. All right, so slide filter. And then there seems to be something behind the study door. Open it? Yes, we will. The warning, fuel may explode if shaken or jarred. There's the one part of the game I hated. It looks like a refueling device. Only because, like, the first time I played it, like, I completely ignored the fact of running, and then you blew up and died, and I had to start all over. Tool, Sanitation Division. Attention, Manager of Sanitation from Raccoon Disaster Contingency Committee. The contents of this fax are confidential and intended for the named addressee only. Any copying or disclosure of the contents of this fax to any third party is strictly forbidden by the sender. After reading the contents of this fax, it must be destroyed immediately. We expect a significant increase in the damage done by the recent T-virus outbreak than initially estimated. There are several concerns. First concern, more than half of the researchers have been infected by the T-virus and died. It has also been reported that almost all of the survivors of this accident are starting to show symptoms of the T-virus infection. Second concern, our secret security patrol team has also been completely eradicated. Therefore, our most secret research is in danger of public disclosure. Quick actions are demanded to prevent mass media coverage. Third concern, there is a high possibility that most of the specimens are running loose inside the compound. We expect many casualties to follow. However, yet unfortunate these casualties underscore the success our research results. Actions must be taken to prevent our research results from being made public. We suspect that first official intervention will come from the state police and STARS. We strongly recommend taking measures against them first. Alright, and alright. We're not going to be worried about the Mo disc right now. And was there anything here? I forget. An X-ray photograph. The skeleton structure displayed isn't quite human. Alright. So we got the flame rounds. That should be the last. I know I've said it before. He should be the last of the zombies. Alright, so we'll go over here now. Because this should be unlocked now, I believe. Nope. So it can't go in there yet. Nope. Still can't. And we've already gone in there, but why does it feel like I'm forgetting something? Was there something else I'm missing? So let's go in here really quick then. Well, why does it feel like I'm missing something? The film has been set into place. View it. Umbrella, bioorganic weapon official report. MA39, Cerberus. FI03, Neptune. MA121, Hunter. T002, Tyrant. Bioorganic Weapons Research Group. Development Staff. And look, there goes our good buddy Wesker on the right. With the sunglasses as always. Okay. It feels like I'm missing something because there's supposed to be something you're supposed to... Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, so the stuff was already in there. So now we just got to do this. Skip, 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 skip. 8462. Okay. There we go. There's our code. Yep. 8462. All right. Now we can move things along more. All right. Here's the key. We take the laboratory key. And this is also the area where we get to view the tape of our dead compatriot that we found being eaten alive by the zombie in the mansion. Image editing equipment. It looks like you can use it to view all types of films and videos. I'm wondering why it's not, okay. Why is it not giving me the option to... Oops. Wait. Did I never pick up the tape? From what's his name? Oh, maybe I didn't. Yeah, it looks like I'm missing some stuff. That's interesting. Oh. I guess I never grabbed the tape from old boy. Oh well, whatever. Okay, so... That sucks. Well, for those of you who have never played the remake, apologies. I thought I had the tape, but I guess I did not, so I fucked that up. So, basically on the tape, you just see, it's basically, what is it, Kenneth's perspective of him getting attacked by the zombie before you find him dead. Damn, that sucks. Oh well, it is what it is, unfortunately. I done fucked up. Not sure if fire is a weakness against these guys, but we have the rounds. Might as well just waste them. Fuck, man. I can't believe that. Okay, let's go ahead and combine these with the other set. Oh, never mind. That is the other set. You only get 18 total if you find everything. All right. Back down we go. Alright, we'll go here first to use the power area key. And let's go ahead and get rid of the key really quick. Yes, we'll discard. So we'll go in here first. That way we're not carrying unnecessary extras. Here to use certain bugs a lot. Alright, so that's just going to get us some shells. We'll go this way first. Hit. Alright. So I'm guessing fire is not an immediate kill for these things, so I guess they're not weak to fire. These guys are very strong. It's rusted shut and won't budge. Alright, so now we'll go up this way then. Because I think we came the other way. Alright, so that's where... Oh, we'll take that. Take the battery. So that's where the other mode disc would get placed. And then I think this just takes us back to the same area, I think. Yeah, it does. Alright, so we'll just fall back in. Alright, so we'll do the mode discs at the very end before we confront Mr. Wesker. We got 2 more shots to waste. Okay, that's probably the What the fuck? That made no sense. She aimed right at him. Or she should have aimed right at him. I don't know why she didn't. Alright, we'll go in here really quick. But I don't think these nudie zombies come back. And if they do, oh well. We can just outrun them anyways. Alright. Pick up some more grenade rounds, I guess. Alright, so won't bother picking up anything over there. Alright, so we will might as well make use of that while we have the ammunition to go with it. So we don't need to go to that end. There we go. Just wanted to get a accurate shot. Didn't want to accidentally shoot over his head or shoot down at the ground and barely miss his feet. So we'll go down this way first. There we go. Okay. So regular grenade round is an instant kill. Warning, fuel may explode if shaken or jarred. A refueling device for the power room. It's not working right now because there's no fuel. There's an empty capsule. Will you take the fuel supply capsule? Yes, we will. But we will take care of these stupid bugs first so they're not a distraction. Because I think if you get hit, swung on, whatever you want to call it, it can cause it to explode as well. So fire is not an instant kill on these guys, but a regular grenade round is. We got 2 more shots. That's very interesting. Now, we're not sure if acid is an instant kill for these guys too. Shit. Who are you trying to run up on? Oh, I'll take the battery. 1 more shot. All right, time to go back to our shotgun. Stay the fuck down. All right, any more of you want to come to play? All right, I think this was the area, but I think I missed the turn where you put the other mode disc. Yeah. Which way you coming? Yeah. Get plugged. Bitch. Bitch. Oh shit, you dog. Ow. You. Ow. You hit me in the puss, you bitch. Punk ass motherfucker. Alright. Make it up close and personal if I have to. Point blank shots will always do it. Alright. So now this area should be cleared of bugs. So now we can go ahead and take this here fuel capsule. Actually, let's find. Yeah, it should be this way. Yeah, here it is. Alright, so that's where you're gonna place the other mode disc. We'll just cut through here. I don't think it really matters. So we'll go ahead and do a... Actually, you know what? While we're going back, we might as well do the mode discs at the same time. So let's do this. And grab that first aid kit. Or first aid spray, I should say. Kit. Alright. We take the ink ribbon, yes, because I'm going to do a quick save, even though we should be fine. But you never know. Not sure why I got all those different saves, but whatever. Probably for various other reasons I completely forgot about. Alright. Let's go ahead and put that away. So, put you. Put that. Take you. And take you. And take you. Put you away. No need you. No longer need you anymore. You're useless. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and do this really quick. All right, mode disc 1. Transmitting the passcode seems to have unlocked something. All right, mode disc 3. I mean, the second mode disc, I should say. Mode disc 3. Yep, facing the wrong way. Transmitting the passcode seems to have locked something. All right, so before we mess with the fuel capsule right there, let's go ahead and say hello to Mr. Redfield really quick. It's locked. You can, if you can just get those levers on the side to work, it will should. Oh, okay, I forgot to pull every single lever. Yes. Uh-huh. Okay, so this does not unlock until after shit goes south.
Jill?
Chris, you're alive!
Of course I'm alive. Jill, there's something big going down, and I don't think we're part of the equation.
I have to get you out of here. Ugh, it won't open. Wait, I'll be back to get you out.
Okay, no sightseeing though.
You just hang out and be quiet. It's locked. I wasn't sure if there's like another sequence or not. Alright, time to go ahead and mess with the fuel. The part that I hate, 'cause you gotta walk, but at least when you use the tank controls, you can walk. Which is with the D-pad and not with the thumbsticks. The thumbsticks, you automatically run, but obviously, if you're really good with steady hands that can manipulate the thumbsticks, good on you, but I've always fucked that up. Or I'll just get impatient and it's like full throttle with thumbsticks. It looks like a refueling device. Set the capsule into place. You got the fuel supply capsule. The main ingredient of this fuel appears to be nitro compound. Running could result in a fatal explosion. Alright. Now we just gotta walk with it. While occasionally seeing the jiggle physics of Jill Valentine. One advantage of walking in this game. A fuel supplying device for the power room. It's not working right now because there's no fuel. Set the capsule into place. Yes, so we can get rid of this freaking thing and go about being able to run freely again. So let's go ahead and activate the elevator system. All right, I believe the elevator access should be this one. There's no power to the main elevator. Start it up. Yes, we will. And then this is basically the self-destruct sequence of record. The lab's self-destruct mechanism is huge. Alright. One last save. I know I've said that the last time, but this should be the last one before we can actually come back and get the other, do the other type of stuff when we finish getting the proper ending. Or the good ending, I should say. I mean, I guess technically it would still be considered the good ending because we didn't get Barry killed by Lisa Trevor in the beginning. And I am not a speedrunner by any means, but I wouldn't mind trying to do like a no save run from start to finish. All right, and we'll pick up. Do we have any more first aid sprays? Yeah, we do. I think that should be good for right now. All right, time to go and confront Senor Whisker. The elevator is not working. It looks like you'll have to operate the switch on the right-hand side. It appears to be the control panel for the elevator. Press it. Why, yes, we will. The elevator is working.
Jill,
Barry,
You could have at least waited up for me, you know?
let's go.
Yeah, Jill seems happy to see Barry in this version, where in the original she was kind of mad at him for dropping the rope. Don't screw up next time. And no, I think we're done with the shotgun for now, so we'll just keep the Magnum because we're gonna need that for Senor Tyrant.
Wesker!
Thank you, Barry.
Well, what do you know?
Oh, don't blame Barry for everything. I hear that his better half and 2 lovely daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
Wesker, you're pathetic.
Well, you shouldn't worry too much, dear. You'll be free of all this anyway.
Why eliminate stars?
Believe it or not, that's Umbrella's intention.
You're just a slave of Umbrella.
Smart girl. But I think you misunderstand me. The things you mention are nothing. I'll burn all of them along with this entire laboratory. Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
Barry.
You gotta love Barry. He must really be afraid of Umbrella.
You and Umbrella took his family. You bastard. Oh!
Umbrella? Well, I used some carrots and sticks to cow him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used Barry for my personal interests. Though both you and Barry seem to think I was following Umbrella's orders.
What? What are you planning?
I guess it's time for show and tell.
Didn't want to interrupt the dialogue, but just like your typical horror movie, there's always got to be a close-up view of a girl's ass or some side boob, and that was a very good job on the developer's part.
It's magnificent.
For the sake of this thing.
You know, I hate goodbyes.
Barry!
Forgive me.
No, you're not to blame. It's Umbrella and Wesker.
Even if it meant my family, I couldn't bear turning my back on my friends again. Shit!
Come to me, my child.
Damn it!
Jill and Barry together. In hell.
You want a piece of me?
What? Premature.
Pimp smack your ass, bitch.
No, Barry! You viral cultured freak!
Oh shit, I guess he does the same thing in here too. Except not as bad as the OG, where he fucking super comboed my ass. I think he like smacked my ass like 3 or 4 fucking times. Let's see. She doesn't talk, does she? And then Wesker's gone, right? Oh no, he's still there, but a machine used to compile experimental data. Oh, so there. What a pathetic way to die. He's holding something. Observation note. The discovery of the G-virus was in fact 21 years after the administration of the primogenitor virus. The prototype parasite, which we had delivered from a laboratory in France, was administered to the sample specimen. The sample specimen took in the parasite without showing any signs of adverse reaction. The lack of any reaction was an unsolved mystery, but now everything is clear to me now. The prototype parasite was incubated in the sample specimen's body for 21 years. Then from that incubating state, the prototype suddenly mutated. Evolved may be a more appropriate word to describe it. This observation gave me more insight in my research. Through further modification and testing, I was able to derive a method to create the G that surpasses the performance of the T. This was the breakthrough that would change the future of the BOW's history. I can't wait to see the look on Alexia's annoying face when I finally announce my research, but unfortunately I'll have to wait a few more years to completely verify my findings. William Birkin. Alright, now I think that's the only way you get the
Barry!
letter.
Barry!
Because if you talk to Barry first, I think you don't get it. Or it's left there, I forget.
You're okay.
Jill, sorry. That was careless of me. Wesker,
He's gone.
first, let's just get out of here.
And not sure if anyone else agrees, but I prefer the voice acting for actually all the characters, and including Wesker. A panel used to release the emergency electric lock. Release it. The electronic lock has been released versus the OG, where that was just like pretty much poor voice acting. Not hating, but especially like when you find Barry killed over dying, and the OG when you're trying to escape the laboratory, and then Chris is like, "My God!"
Wesker must have set it off. Let's hurry.
Up we go. Now to free Chris. The lock is released.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all...
Jill,
Sorry about the wait.
so everything's taken care of?
Well, almost. Now let's get the hell out of here.
Has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs.
And I don't think there's anything in here except for maybe some shotgun shells. I don't think there's like a note or anything.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
Yeah, the shotgun shells.
Deactivating
The bed is covered in filth.
all logs.
I do like how you get like the camera view instead of it just being a regular
Has been activated.
view.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all...
Come on, Chris. You had all the time in the world to relax. So get off your ass. Let's go.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs.
Come on, let's go.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs.
Yeah, I think it's because we killed all the bugs that none of them busted out of the vent.
System has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
Now, if we didn't burn any of the zombies, then there would be crimson heads at this part.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs.
Oh yeah, I guess we do have to go up.
System has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs.
Come on, hurry!
I think it's funny how like there's no like little reunion between Chris and Barry. It's like okay, you're free, Chris. Cool.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing.
This is Brad. I'm running out of fuel. If there's anyone alive, contact me now or just give me a sign. I repeat, this is your last chance.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs.
Oh, we're gonna need that.
Self-destruct
The last object you will ever need in a Resident Evil game. And it's the same thing in Resident Evil 2 Classic 2, if I remember correctly.
deactivating.
That you need something like that just to activate an elevator to get out.
3 minutes to detonation.
Damn it! We're almost there! Jill, you just get in contact with Brad.
No!
We can make it. Jill, ladies first.
Chris!
Would you let me have my moments too?
All right. We'll rendezvous at the heliport.
The only thing I can think of now is the Team America World Police. If you could promise me you won't die, I'll make love to you right now. I promise I will not die. Oh, it's so stupid. That's the first time I've ever seen like puppeteering sex. All right, let's go ahead and call our buddy Brad. And here comes Barry and Chris.
Jill!
You made it.
And then Chris gets knocked out. And now you gotta save Barry before he meets his demise. What the hell is Barry doing? Glitching? I'm sorry this thing hasn't charged at me once yet. There it is. Never mind, spoke too soon. Spoke too soon right there. There we go.
Jill, use it!
That's what I was waiting
Kill
for.
it, whatever it is!
Better run away from him before he turns around and swats my ass. How the hell are you gonna fucking run after me when he's the one who shot you, bitch? Missed me. He's gonna bat it away. Yep. Bitch. Usually him swatting away at the rocket's usually random. Sometimes he won't do it, and then usually the first time he will do it, and the second time it's like, alright, he did. And then for the FMV, they resort to her classic costume. Alright, so let's go ahead and skip that.
Jill, you did a fine job.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs.
Hurry!
3 minutes to detonation.
Damn it! We're almost there! I'll go get him. You just get in contact with Brad. Whatever it takes.
Okay.
Jill!
You made it.
That's it.
Your wife?
Yeah, my wife and kids. They always wait up for me. Even today, my eldest daughter. I didn't mean to.
It's okay. He's alive. I just know.
I don't know why. Well, I mean, I get it, but I don't know why Barry should have to feel guilty because he gets to, you know, live his happy moment. Alright, that's how we're gonna let Barry get killed. There he goes. Sorry, Barry. I know this is the most hardest part to always let happen. Especially seeing him do it to Rebecca. Yep, let's just completely ignore that Barry is dead. Soul survivor. Now she takes the hat off. So that will do it for our Resident Evil remake series, at least for the Jill side. Not sure if I'll do anything for Chris. If I do, it probably won't be anytime soon. So if you want me to do something with another series with Chris, let me know in the comments section. If not, I'll probably do another probably start Resident Evil 2. Not sure when, but I might do Resident Evil 2 remake next. Probably play Claire because I like Claire. I mean, even though I know a lot of people like Leon, but again, like I said, I could always do both, but I'll probably do Claire for sure. And then because I figured once I get to Resident Evil 4, you're gonna be Leon anyway, so there's no point in playing Leon. But again, like I said, I know some people prefer Leon, so if you made it this far, greatly appreciate a thumbs up. Consider subscribing so you can stay up to date. If you like my content, if you want to see some other stuff, go ahead and check out other videos that I have provided in the link below. And then also just go straight to my channel and see what else there is. See if there's anything that tickles your fancy. And I also started doing some shorts as well. Going to try and do shorts for certain videos. Maybe start adding them with the new videos too, just so I can get more views and maybe some more people to veer towards my longer form videos. So without further ado, I will see you all in the next one. Take care of yourselves.